God. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Today we got a little bit of ugly. Yay, joyous. Okay. I'll wait for everybody to join. We don't need to do this twice. All messages. All messages. Don't forget. I'm just waiting. Hello again. Hi, everybody. Hi, Erica. Hi, Terry. Creepy Chick, how are you? There. Center this thing. Hi, Pug Mama. Okay, so we had a mishap. Correctable, but full disclosure, mishap. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Maribella. TC Honey. Good morning. Okay, so this is Kalila's cup. No problems whatsoever. None. So then I went and made all the other cups. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. But I already fixed this one. But they put seams. Okay, I don't know if you can see it right here. There it is. That line. And here. What I noticed, they didn't seal this. Now, the last two batches I noticed it was sealed. There was an extra line along the crack. This batch, no. So we have leakage. This one I fixed right here, but I can feel it right here slightly. But oh, some of these are really bad. I made all of these too. So they were all done. I put a temporary fix on this one right there. You can see it with the E7000. So this one, and I did it along this crack too. Yeah. But it's still right here. And this one, I did a temporary fix so it wouldn't leak all over. But it's still doing it right there. Okay. And then I got this one done. Ignore the air bubble. I hadn't finished filling it before. So I took them all downstairs. See right here. Right there. On this seam. I cannot dump this and start over. I cannot seal it while it's full. I will not be able to get it dry enough to seal it. And the only way to seal it is resin. So yes, I ordered UV resin. Look at my hands. Because it's oil. I ordered UV resin. I know, but listen to me, TC Honey. Hubby's gonna do it for me. Okay? On all the new cups that are still in boxes, haven't been touched, nothing done to them. he's going to seal around the crack or around the where they join right along here. And like I said, the last box, it had a seal all the way around it. I could see it and feel it. And I was like, oh, that must be where they seal. And I didn't even notice these didn't have it. So people, I troubleshot it and people were like, yeah, we had the same problem. You got to go in there and you got to seal all the way around where it joins. And that means right here, a thin line, UV light, and then all around the bottom here, UV light. Because you are not getting me to give up these mason jars. I love them. So he's going to seal them for me. I'm going to hold the light because I got the one with the flashlight, so it's instant instead of putting them in the machine. So that's what we're going to do. And I have to remake all these cups. Which means I got to order some more flowers, which is fine because I love these cups. And I'm going to need more flowers anyway. I love them. I think they're beautiful. They're cheery. But no, I cannot seal this. Look at this. As soon as I touch it. Hi, Medina. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, because I'm going to show you something. A good thing. Anyway, so he's going to seal them for me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here. So we're going to get those all sealed up today. And then I'm going to remake these as soon as the new flowers come in. I have enough to make probably 3 out of these 4. But I'm still going to seal this one up, even though there's no problems with it. There's absolutely, this Michaela's, there's nothing wrong with it. Doesn't leak. I don't know why, but I'm going to seal it anyway. These ones I can't seal because, oh my God, it's so bad. I can't seal them because I can't get them dry enough to seal them up, and I can't reuse anything inside it. So I'm just going to throw them away. Throw them away. It's fine. It's a loss of 4. I'm going to keep the lids, though, just in case they ever come with a cracked lid. I've got plenty of lids now. But I am going to throw them in the garbage. And start over. It is a shame, but this is part of having a business, right? Things you learn, trial and error, profit and loss. It's just business. But I wanted to show you guys, I'm not withholding any of these. I have to start over. And it was weird because I took them downstairs. You know, I like to wash them all really good. And they still kept feeling, I kept feeling the oil. Look at my hands. I'm telling you, my hands never felt better. And I was like, what's going on? And then I start feeling and I go, oh shit. Every one of them. So all the ones in the boxes, they're going to be sealed tight. Tighter than they were before. So I'm grateful the only seams are here and here. It's a lesson learned. And then I was like, when I was looking at the troubleshooting of fixing these cups, they go resin. I go, resin. I know I love the flowers. So I am going to fix these. Please just be patient. I have to order new flowers and all the shit. This is like, let me think. 11. I don't even know. I don't know the loss, but I'll write it down. So they're all going in the dump. Shame. And they don't make them in the glass. They feel like glass, I'll give you that much. They're heavy, and they feel like glass. So, there's that. And then in good news, let me get the oil off my fingers with my rubbing alcohol. Dry. Look at how cute. This one's Medina's. Look at them. The Tiffany cup packaging. I know, Tammy. Just send me a picture of yours and we'll just recreate it. Do you love it? Doesn't it look like Tiffany? Reverse Tiffany. And all the cups are done. They're all done. All of them. Except for the one bracelet on that one. They're all done. Yay! All 5 are done. Isn't that exciting? I worked my butt off. I've been making the bracelets and then I wanted to get the packaging right and I had to get a different box, but I love this box. Let me tell you why. I'm going to show you. Check out this box, okay? Oh my God, you're going to love this watch. All right, let me get it. Let me get one put together. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to show you. It is so cute. This is so much better than any other boxes I've ever bought. But those are for, different kind of tumblers. Oh, I shouldn't have set it on here. It's all right. I'll put pedal stuff in here because I forgot. This is kind of oily. I got a little bit there. But I'm just going to send this one to pedal. Clean the mat off. Those cups, man, they're going straight in the garbage. Oh, yeah, the next cup. I got an idea. Okay, look at how cute this box is. So it opens. When you open it, it's going to be from this point. Instead of like a top open, it's a side open. When you get your pretty box, you'll do like this. Ta-da! We're going to save that for Petal and all her crafts. Oh my God, I love those boxes, especially for a designer cup. And then I've got the ribbon, the satin ribbon. I've got the tissue, and then I wrap it up good. Adorbs. And then your little label on the front, your address label. I just want it to arrive like as pretty as the inside. I want the outside to be pretty. So anyway, what a disappointment. The mason jars. But man, thank God I have Mr. NOmadness. Because I told him everything that happened. And I said, I had to order UV resin. And he goes, what are you going to do? Get in a hazmat suit? And I said, no, I got a 6-foot hazmat suit. He goes, oh, yeah, I could do that for you. I'm like, see, he's worked with resin. He has no problem with it. So I'm going to hold the light while he does the work. And I'll have a mask on. And we're going to do it, outside. Like in the garage on the workbench. So yeah, stressful, sad, loss. But you know what? I was just like, no. Mason jar, who keeps them in there? Yeah, you can get a flower one. Yeah. Yeah, Tammy. Send me an email and remind me. Okay? So once I get all those sealed up, I'll make let me write down 5. Never mind. Don't bother. I just put it on the list. Okay. I put you on the list. Don't worry about it. Don't email me. My head's spaghetti today. I got you guys. Honestly, Dashing D. Honestly. Thank you. Love you. You guys are like little angels that flutter around me. Love you. Actually, yours, no problem. Yours is the only one out of the whole thing that had absolutely, but I'm still gonna go along and seal yours. Yours has no leak. You got the lucky cup, but I'm still gonna seal yours, just because, make sure. But yeah, yours didn't leak. Go figure. The only one. You must be a little leprechaun. Little lucky star. I don't know. It could, and I'm telling you, do I even have any of the old? No, I don't. I was wondering if I had one that didn't sell and I could show you. The other shipments I got had a seal around it because I was like, oh, they did an extra seal on it. And I'm purchasing from the same company every time. But now I know I'm sealing every one of them as soon as they come in. Yeah, I got you, Tammy. FW, good morning. The flowers will not work on the tumbler style at all. Actually, they won't because, okay, let me show you. Let's get out a fresh one. Ain't nobody playing around with the leaky ones. If I complain to them, they're gonna make me return them and they're gonna replace them. And I'm still gonna have to do the same thing. And I can't replace I can't send back the ones that are full and leaking. Um, so yeah, I'm still gonna have to seal the replacements. So I said, I'm just gonna count them as a loss because I'm not going through all that. I can't empty all these and put them back in the box, and they will basically probably make me pay twice if I don't put all 8 back in the box. Okay, so here's the right here. You can see it. You see that? My fingernails going in that crack? That's supposed to be sealed. It's not. They didn't seal it. And then this hairline crack, I am going right along that little bastard too. And when I hit it with that UV light, we're going to hit this seam down here and all the way around the bottom. This thing will be better than anything. And because I remember when I got that, I think all of them, but I'm not sure. They all had that extra around them. And I was like, oh, they sealed those up good. They didn't seal these. And I'm gonna order another box and see how it comes. And then I'll show you the difference. If it comes all sealed, I'll show you. Like they missed a step. I think that's part of creating these. They know they're snow globe tumblers. They got the drilled hole. I think they skipped a step. Oh, well, they don't care if I'm a good customer. We're this is a new age customer service. Har har har. So that's happening to some other people, and they just went around and sealed it. No problem. No problem. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, Mr. No Madness. I'm going to hold the UV light, right? And seal it all while he handles the resin. It's a production error. Yep. Sure is. But I'm going to order another box of them and see if they're sealed. But now, like, it's just a lesson learned. You gotta learn lessons. Speaking of which, does anyone want to buy the Playboy Bunny cup? Anybody? I'll give you a hell of a discount. Anyone? Don't get me started on that one either. It's fine. Ugh. You checked your masons and they're fine. Did you notice around the bottom of yours? And tell me if you don't see. Oh, I don't want to. All right, fine. I'll touch this one. You see how there you can't see. Yours will have a thicker. No Madness, give it to me regular price. Remember, I wanted to buy one and give it away, but I don't know if Leung wanted one from me. I haven't seen Leung. I mean, I see her on my live streams, but she's probably busy. Whenever I don't see her, I say a little prayer for her. Like, I'm just like, I hope you're okay. And if you guys didn't see, RV Debs ended up in the hospital, but she's doing better. She had like probably a perforated hernia, and they had to fix it ASAP. So no, it's fine, Dashing D. It's fine. We never know circumstance. It's fine. It really is. Did you see that? Okay, Pug Mama. I sent her well wishes. Yeah, if you want to buy this, I'll sell it to you at discount. I'll sell it to you for half, $20. Hell, that's what I paid for the graphic. So you can see and feel the seal on your cups. Yep, it was a production error. So I'm just gonna do the seal, and that's how they do it. They do it with a UV resin to create a bond tighter than anything. Right now, I did a temporary fix so they don't leak all over the place, even though they kind of are. The other four, I did it with a E7000. This thing bonds to everything. So I did the alcohol real quick, got it dry fast, and then I went right along it, dries super fast, and it stopped the leak on the back, but the back by the handle was the worst, but on the front is still leaking, so they're all getting fired in the trash. Like, I should do it right now because my desk, I got to clean up all that oil. I got to clean up all that oil all over my desk. It's so annoying. I just wanted to show you guys the difference. I literally wanted to cry. Because it's not like I found it on the first cup. Like, I'm making them all, listening to my, God is here with you music, not even realizing that as I'm doing each one, I could have saved myself the loss. But it's fine. It's fine. I love you guys. So I'm just being straight up with you. They will be redone and mailed up. I know bacon strip bed sheet was goose chuck. I know. She showed it in her community post. I was laughing. Do you have anything dainty like gold, silver, whimsical, earthy? I thought about like what would look good on the flower cups. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still perplexed because they I have to keep flipping this one of yours. Um, I just didn't know what would even look good on them. Now I get the hiccups. God, I talk too fast. All right. I gotta get a garbage bag. Those gotta go. I can't take it any longer. Let me get a garbage bag. Two garbage bags, to be honest. All right, let's do this. I love my Murphys. Or Myers. Myers. I love it. I love it. I love it. The green one is the only way to go. It smells so good. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. Excuse me a minute. I gotta pick up some stuff to cushion the cups when I put them in here. So I got a lot of paper towel in my garbage. Ugh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Tigsy, it's not food, my baby boy. Tigsy's getting a spa day. Tigsy's getting a spa day. You want a bath? Usually when I say that, he runs. Do you want a bath? Do you want mom to give you a bath and brush you and cut your little tonky nails? You want mama to do all that for you? I will. He loves the bath part. He don't like oh, he's gone. He doesn't like the drying of his skin. He doesn't like his skin wet. It, he hates it. He'll roll around on his blanket. He'll do laps through the house. He gets the zoomies. All right. That'll cushion all that. Garbage is pretty much empty. Ah, that will cushion and absorb any leakage. Oh, There we go. Garbage man just came, so let's put this over here. I'll put these lids in a drawer. I got one more Tiffany cup to make to sell, but I'm in no hurry because the person that I ordered 3 more graphics from only sent me 2. So I gotta wait for the other graphic now. I sent him a picture and I'm like, you only sent me 2. Oh, sorry, I'll send you the other one. I'm like, okay. Uh, okay. If you just sent 3 from the get-go, we wouldn't be having this conversation now, would we? Dashing D has she has a recommendation for the flower cup. So hold on and I'll look at it. Get all of this oil that was in spots. Then do some rubbing alcohol. Now it smells amazing in here because of the Myers. I'm a clean kind of girl. These came with the boxes. Should I put a little smile? No, it'll ruin my whole aesthetic. No, we're not doing that. This over here. And then we're gonna box up those Tiffany cups so I can get them mailed out today. Because everybody's waiting for their Tiffany cup. Right? Right. Oh my God, they're so beautiful in person. They're so beautiful. One of my proudest cups yet in the crappy ass cup club. Okay, let me look at. We got a new member. Who is it? I can click and look now. There we go. Beetlebug! Welcome! Thank you for joining the Crappy Ass Cup Club. And just so you know, I'm not lying. Let me show you something. On the NOmadness creation channel, I have made many videos of the mini house on wheels. And we're gonna edit that first video. Floors are done. The wallpaper's done. I do a tour of the outside, a tour of the inside before we started on the wallpaper. And then I'm gonna make I'm gonna stop it there because I have some stuff coming that is gonna go on the one big wall. And then we'll do another video of that. I got a lot going on between 2 channels and 2 members only. Okay, so let me look at Dashing D's recommendation. You've been waiting. I know. I'm well aware. These would look okay, Dashing D, but unfortunately they're squared at the bottom. So they're just a little square, and you'd have to try to go all the way around. They look good on a coffee mug because I'll even pull them out and show you. It's like they drop off into space. And then we're gonna package up the Tiffany cup. I'll show you. They just don't seem to cut it. Let me pull them out. She's talking about these ones. They're just little squares. So they would look odd. You'd have to actually like connect them all and make them go around the rim of the bottom, but then you miss out on You see what I'm saying? It would just be a square. If they went all the way around the rim, like you used a whole strip, they'd probably look cute. If we cut out one strip of them. I thought about these for many projects on, like, how can I make that happen? See if you went along the bottom. But the flowers like to sit on the bottom so it'll look like an empty jar. They go up pretty high. She wants something delicate, just placed periodically. Yeah, I don't think there is a graphic that for these flower cups. You have to find like individual little tiny thing. Like, okay, these would work. These would work if you just place them. Do you see what I'm saying? If you just place them like one here, and one around here. These would be pretty because they're delicate and you can do them sporadic, just like 3 of them. These would look pretty. TC Honey agrees. Yeah, these are really delicate and really pretty. Like, I'd probably do this one, and this one. Because they don't really have a stem. Like, this one, and this one would look really pretty. Then you kind of represent all the colors inside the cup. So yeah, that would look good. Just 3 of them. Just to kind of decorate the cup. But I won't be able to put it on until I get this all sealed. Just to make sure it's sealed and good to go. But yeah, those are pretty. Leave it plain. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. I can add a little more glitter and flowers just to make it more if you'd like. I can easily do that. Mhm. Yeah, because when I did it to the other cups I just threw away, I liked it with a little bit more glitter and more flowers. Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely, as Mrs. Doubtfire would say. More red? Okay. You got it. I'm gonna write that down under your order. More red flowers. All right. And right now I'm going to um I got to order some more before I forget. There they are. I love them. There they are. I love them. They're so pretty. I got to order Mr. Tig some um I got to order him some dog food. Some more doggy food. Where is it? They are pretty without the graphics, yeah. It's okay, you guys. You don't have to hit the thumbs up. Okay, let me order these flowers real quick. Okay. All right, they'll be here tomorrow. The resin will be here today, so I'll be able to get a Mr. NOmadness to play in the resin. And I'm grateful because it's the only way to seal it. And he's gonna pony up. I'll hold the little UV light. I still have the big Let's Resin light that Let's Get Talking sent me. But the thing with resin is it likes to self level. So you can't just like put it around the rim and set it under the light because it'll start dripping from this side, that side. If you set it upright, it'll drip down. So you gotta go along the seam with the resin. It cures within seconds, and the light. No, because um the one batch I got, people were checking it, they were fine. Just this batch did not get sealed. You'll feel the seal all the way around it. These ones don't have that. They didn't get sealed. So when you feel yours, you'll feel that extra layer, which is how they sealed it. This batch didn't get finished in production. And that pissed me off. Can he resin the flowers on the top for extra security, or are they good? They're pretty good. They ain't going anywhere. You can wash this thing all you want. They're not moving. They are a part of the lid now. E6000 and E7000 are like, I even fixed on the other cups to stop them from leaking on the back. I wiped them super good with rubbing alcohol, and I put that E7000 on there to stop it, and it stopped it. Yeah, it's fine. Now I know to check them all and seal them. Make sure they're sealed. It's just the way things go. And I take losses. I got my coffee mug yesterday and it's fine. Thank you. Yeah, that last batch was sealed. TC Honey got 2. They're not leaking at all. Beetlebug gifted 5 memberships. What? All right, I gotta welcome people. So, out of here. The dried flowers will be here tomorrow. The cups will all be sealed tonight. And then I'll be able to make them tomorrow. Honestly. Don't even get me started. But I'm very happy that the problem will be solved. I was like, resin, are you trying to kill me? Okay, let me see. I gotta thank Beetlebug and I was looking at the ad they threw my way. Oh my gosh. Beetlebug, thank you. Cool Cat. Just Their Mimi, Jason, Chef Cassie, and Nisi. Welcome to memberships. I am going to edit first I got to set up a whole new shipping system on my computer. I am so overwhelmed with all receipts for taxes. I have so much going on, but I'm going to get all that done because they're getting ready to tear apart my bathroom. Like, I have so much going on. And then leaky cups. Let's not think about it. Let's rejoice in the fact that we know what the problem is and we're going to fix it. Now, I'm going to show you. We're going to I'll show you how pretty Gonna stand up for this shit. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands. All right, so this is how you do this shit. Open the box up. Open those up. Get all your points bent. Here we go. You want it this way, like this. Sorry. Boxes, this is like working at a pizza place, folding pizza boxes. Put this one in here. Put this one in here. And then hook, hook, hook. All right. All right. Don't be afraid of bubble wrap, folks. It's your friend. And then I take out the straw with your little things on it. Don't stick. Why do they put sticky shit? There we go. And then I take the little diamond top off so it lays down nicely. Look at our cups, our beautiful cups. Let's get that part done. Satin part side. I'm telling you, I thought of everything with these cups. Okay? I thought of everything. I just want them to look pretty when they ship. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands. Ugh. I don't want your ribbon to get ripped on the ship. You love the yeah, me too. They weigh 1 pound, 11 ounces. 1 pound, 11 ounces, ladies. We're gonna get these packaged up today. Packaged up. Stay over there. Don't get in our way. This is the sucky part. Kind of hold it till you get it hooked. There. Got it. Voila. It was cheaper to buy bubble wrap on Amazon than it was to buy it from the post office. Those people are crazy. Drop that right in there. I love these boxes. These are so awesome. Look at that. It's better than a top open. Now you see how beautiful these are supposed to show up. Now, what happens between here and some disgruntled postal worker is not on me. Doing everything I'm supposed to. But at least they can't hurt our cups. It is all about the presentation when it comes to our special edition cups. It really is. It's all about the presentation. I didn't do the reverse colors like you're supposed to because they think it's a real Tiffany. And we don't need that nonsense. People hijacking your cups. It's the art of illusion. Uh-huh. We know what we're doing. And this just to keep the ribbon from coming off or being ripped. Three done. Fourth cup. Tiffany. Could use pink and Tiffany blue. Huh? Pink. Pink. We'll save pink for some other cup. We'll do some other cup that we could use pink and glam. But I'm kind of doing designer right now because it'd be kind of cool to have like a shelf of designer. You know what I mean? Different styles, different kind of cups. Everybody I sent the picture to, like people in my real life, were like, "That is so cool." Like, thank you, getting your free opinions. Ah, we missed one. All right. Stay both flaps. Oh my God, you're really getting on my nerves. There you go. Stay over there. Got it. Nailed it. Do 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 do. You guys gotta stop me from all my ideas. Stop me. Oh my God, I remember when I used to sit in bed and freaking make 25 bracelets, where I wire twisted all the beads and stones into the bracelet. Oh my God. I got an order once for 20 or 25, and I had to, in different sizes, of course, and I had to sit there in bed, put a movie on, put my crafting lap tray, and just sit there and make bracelet after bracelet. Oh my God. Stop me from any ideas. Thank you. If you love me, you will stop me. Because I don't just like stop at the idea, I always do extra. Like, oh, let's make this even more difficult. How great is this? Let's just make it more. You know what I'm saying? I've got to learn to stop myself. But if I didn't love doing it, I wouldn't. Your ribbon's going nowhere. 4 done. One more. One more. And then we'll package up Petals Crafts in the box that I already did that I got just a drop of oil on it. But we'll send that one to Petal. She'll never know. She'll never know. Here's what I learned. Keep that one out of the way if you want this to go together smoothly. As soon as you get this flap up, these two change direction on you. Okay. Now you don't need to save the box, even though it's beautiful. It's not an iPad where you want to save the box. I'm just kidding. You don't need to save. Oh my God, I forgot to put tissue in the last two, you asses. Oh well, I'm not unwrapping them. I forgot to put the tissue. I'm not unwrapping them. Nobody paid for the tissue. See? Y'all didn't stop me. That's what happens too when I do shit. Staring at the damn tissue and didn't go in. You're just gonna throw it in the garbage anyway. Where's the bracelets? Oh, I don't have any more. I don't have any more. There's no reminder of them. I sold every one I made. And then some. I can't even remember what gauge wire I used. I can't remember what gauge wire I used. Come on, pull tight. There you go. Come on. Damn. You're trying to make me crazy. I think there's 2 boxes. You didn't get the Tiffany blue tissue. Because I totally forgot. So it's gonna be a crapshoot. Who got it, who didn't? That's quite long. There we go. There they are. All 5. Right there. I'm not gonna stack them that high. There. All right, we'll use this one. See if we can get all of Petal's crafts in there. Okay. We're gonna need some bubble wrap for the little unicorn and for the other little ceramic. In case they punt this box like a football. right? Let's see if we can make this happen in this box. Now, these are all the little ceramic things. This one's gonna get wrapped all by himself. All right, we got to put him that way. And he's still gonna go in saran wrap. Brushes. And then the little paints. Oh, I gotta lay them down. Let's see. Little craft kit for pedal. Okay, you gotta move that paintbrush. I'm gonna put some in between. Some more little ceramics. Some more little ceramics. Ooh, this box might be just perfect, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna surround that with paint. Oh God, it's getting close. Okay, all right, all right. And then we got this little one, this little dinosaur. But he's wood, he's fine. And then the stickers. Where'd I put? Oh my God, we got another paint. Can we do it? Yes. Hold on. Then we got our little wall stickers. Look how pretty these are. They open up too. The little butterflies open up. Wonder if I can. Come on, paint. You were fine, and then you went and moved. Hold on. Oh, no, stay. Just like that. I'm gonna fold it where the butterflies are not. Hold on, people. I'm gonna put a note in there though, too. Grandma loves you. I'm just making sure. Oh, we did it. Look. Ha ha. Okay, let me put a note in there for my sweet baby. Blah 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 blah. Oh. I think they're in the. Okay. Put a little note in there. Love, Grandma Sally. Okay. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to weigh this. It ought to be a good one. I would say, I don't know, 3 pounds. All right. I am not paying ever again for expedited shipping. Okay, so get a load of this. So I paid extra, and we're talking extra to get it there. Her Easter basket, okay? To get it there in, exactly 3 days instead of, like, 5. Guess how long it took? 5. I'm not doing it again, it's a ripoff. It's all lies. So I'm just gonna send it 5 day, 'cause it's not an Easter basket. There. We did it. We did it. We did it. Little craft box for Petal. Okay, now I can sit down. Hi. Alright, so we have the Playboy cup. I don't know if anybody wanted it. Seriously. Oh, Kalila, you are hilarious. There's confusion about how many bracelets and where are they. Oh, that was back in the day when I used to make them. I used to make wire twisted with stones, and I made my own clasp with the hook. Made the loop, and I made the hook all out of wire, and you just, yeah. I don't do that anymore. You said bracelets. There's a confusion about how many bracelets and where are they. Oh, there is 2 bracelets on the cups. The ones on the bottom. Oh, the last one didn't have the bracelets, did it? It's fine. I'm gonna rip those boxes open, put the tissue in, and then put the other 2 bracelets on. Then there's bracelets on the handles too. No, wait, there was bracelets on all those. It's the 6th cup I haven't made yet. The 6th cup doesn't have bracelets. All those had bracelets on the bottom. There's a bracelet on the handle with rhinestones, and, yeah, those ones were all complete. Right? Right. Because once they were complete, I set them back there. Lets you know if I don't get it. What's that mean? I made this one too. Made with love. The little heart. That was my signature on all my bracelets. This one, I didn't even put a jump ring on. I just threw it on there. Yeah, those cups all had bracelets on them. The 6th one isn't sold, so I have 1 bracelet made for it. I haven't even put the handle on yet, because I put the graphic on before the handle. The last one you packed? Jesus, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Hold on, let me look. Honestly. I need my little razor blade. There we go. I'm just gonna pack a whole new box. Jesus, take the wheel. Well, this is the last one I packed. Was that you, redhead? All right, I'm looking. I'm looking. If I didn't have you guys, I probably would have shipped it out and then had to ship the bracelets separate. I would have too. You don't understand. You don't understand. That was you? 20. I don't even care if that's what it cost me to ship it. I don't care. It's the principle of it. I would rather sell it to somebody different, the Playboy cup, than the person that literally blew me off. Right? So look at you guys made out. Well, redhead made out with the Playboy cup. That's why I said I'm never ordering shit again until paid for in full. And I ain't gonna be trolled like that. I know. Have some mom. I'm literally opening it as we speak. Literally. You're right. Doesn't have it on there. Thank you guys. It's fine. It's fine. Wish you guys would have told me before I taped it up. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even looking at the chat. You probably were hollering it from the rooftop, and I was just paying no attention. Oh, it's downstairs. I got to put the charm on it. This one's staying open. I've had a few weeks of severe arthritis and carpal tunnel pain, and even buttons are a challenge. Ooh, that sucks. I have osteoarthritis, see? Not on that side, just this one. I broke that wrist. Oh, and it used to be so bad. It would fill up with fluid in the winter. So when I cut out a lot of, like when I lost the weight, the pain in the winter went away. What? You don't even know what I went through. It has not returned. Maybe like low sodium, all that played a factor. Plus the weight loss. Oh my God. You know, I'm telling you, weight loss can fix a lot of shit. For me, it did. Same with my friend. She had fibromyalgia so bad that she would have to get hospitalized with a morphine drip, right? And she was like, that's it. And she went on like really good vitamin supplements, changed her diet, started working out, lost 50 pounds, I think, something like that. Didn't have another flare up. Whoa. Yeah, I remember that, Havasu Mom. I remember that. It was like 3 years ago. Yeah, this used to just fill up with fluid. And I would wake up middle of the night with my arm in the air, just in my sleep. Now, and I used to have to take Motrin, which you don't want to do long term. They had me on Motrin 800, and you don't want to do that long term. But anyway, that's all I did. Do you got the Cash App? Wait. No, I already got email. I thought you were Redhead. Redhead already bought it. The Playboy cup. Redhead bought it. It's a cool cup. It looks awesome. But we don't know people's circumstance. It's just nice if someone could reach out and be like, I'm sorry, I really wanted that, or I don't like the graphics, I don't want it. You know, before I ordered the graphics would have been great. But I don't know, it's just part of the gig. You just go through shit. But yeah, Redhead already bought it. So now the Playboy Bunny has their new home. Thank you. That's already taped. Take that name off and put your name. And then make an address label. Ay, ay, ay. See how this day goes? Hopefully it goes better. So now I gotta fix all the mason jars. Put this one back in here. 7 of them. Then remake 4 of them. I got your names written down. Get them all sealed. Wait for the flowers to come tomorrow. Even though I can get a couple of them done with the flowers I have. Did anyone watch Foodie yesterday? Yeah, she got a nosebleed. Here's she could be doing the Devil Snow again. Trying to she's gonna end up with a heart attack or a stroke, let's be honest. Oh, they didn't seal this on this batch. Well, not this one, the new batch. So I waited for the new batch to come in, and they didn't seal all the way around, and all the ones I made, all 4 of the other ones I made leaked. So I got to seal them. Yeah, probably none of you were thinking too. Devil Snow, so was I. Because a couple days ago, her pupils were, and she goes, "What? What? What?" Right? Remember when they were asking her about her pupils? I'm sitting in the dark. Isn't that what they're supposed to do? Not that big. So you know what she does. She thinks what worked in the past will work now at 42. Oh, I'm just going to remake them. White Sands, they'll be fine. She has been off. She's been a little loony. Lot loony. She's taken antidepressants, OZ, insulin, metformin, and then you're going to do the Devil's Snow on top of that? Are you nuts? I feel like a catastrophic medical event is coming because she's smarter than the health gurus. Her heart, listen, that breathing sitting there, it's almost like her heart is thumping out of her chest. That's crazy. You watching her chest while she's sitting there? I don't know if she ever found her inhaler. But we are going to do a react this afternoon. It's only 10:30 in the frickin' morning. Oh, Reynaldo. Reynaldo gifted a cup to be given away. So we're going to have a giveaway. One is going to be a mason jar with flowers, and then from Dashing D. And then we have a second giveaway. Let me write these giveaways now. Giveaway. Okay, so we're going to have the 20-ounce mason jar with flowers. I love you guys do this for people who didn't get a cup, never had a cup. And then the second one will be your choice from Reynaldo. So Dashing D gave a cup away, and then Reynaldo. a choice cup. This will be fun. Thank you guys. Love you. I know they're so kind. And there's going to come a point where everybody that watches this owns a freaking cup and they're over it. And then we're going to have to move on to something else. What? I don't know. I don't know how Nate creates on TikTok, starts out live in the morning, and I'll be flipping through like lives at 9, 10 at night, and he's still sitting there making cups. How? Every day. How? Still the snow globe tumblers. He's been doing it forever. Like, listen, I've been watching him forever. At least before I started, at least a year. And every day, from morning till night, one cup after another. I'm like, how's that possible? How do you even have enough inventory? Of course he does. It's shit stacked behind him. They love him. My people love me too. It's crazy. Never seen anything like it. Now I'm just captivated. It is dedication. God bless them. They are multifunctional. Some can be a lantern, especially the mason jars. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on like making a cool lantern out of these. We are. Now that you got the hamster in the wheel, what did I tell you about giving me more ideas? Like I ain't got enough. Some work, some fail. But, yes. Okay, so that was the other thing. I'm looking into things I can add that are lightweight because the walls are wide. I'm going to show you because somebody was asking if I could make these flower cups in the 24 ounce. I'm going to show you why I can't. Just like you can't make an ocean scene in the 24 ounce. Okay. So when you look, do you see the space between the inner wall and the outer? You see that? That's pretty wide, right? Look at that. That whole chamber. You see that? So there's lots of options of things we can put in there that will float around. Now let me show you a 24 ounce. Oh, they're over here. There's no room in that cupboard anymore. All right, let me show you a 24 ounce. Why we can't. Do you see how tiny that little seam is inside? Oh my God. Look at, I'll put it against my black shirt. Look at how tiny that is compared to this. See how wide? Look at that. See the possibilities with this thing? And this one, nothing's going to fit in there except glitter. That's why these are like glitter or lava. Mm-hmm. Everything would get trapped. It wouldn't go anywhere. And they'd get trapped in the bottom because right here, there's the hole. And look at, you can even see the cork. That's how little space. This? Come on now, look at this space. Look at that space. Mm-hmm. So this is great for lava, great for glitter. And that's about it. But I love a lava cup. Love, love, love. So I gotta take all these out of here, and then we gotta seal all along this ridge. I can put my fingernail in there. They forgot. See my fingernail in there? In the crack? Right there. They forgot to seal it. So, hubby's gonna work the resin while I work the blue light. They're gonna be sealed better than their factory when I'm done. Jackasses. This batch was... Now I know what to look for. All the other batches had a seal. Some people with arthritis might like the lighter weight of the 1 cup, though. There's really no weight to these because they're not glass. Glass are heavy, especially when you add the fluids. Yeah, these are not heavy at all. And they got a handle, which makes them better. But I still love the lava cups. And I'll show you, I have one that's been sitting here a month. Nobody's wanted it to put a graphic on it. I got to look at this one too, because they sit here for months. I got to keep flipping them, get them back in business. See this one? That's after a month. And then the gold's got to so you just hold it on an angle like this and then rotate. The gold will go right back in because it's a metal and it likes to separate. Hi, fresh flowers. I hope you have a great day at work. Here goes the gold. It's going to go back through. I love 24-ounce cups. I love the tumblers too. I like to collect tumblers. So then it just all reconstitutes. This one's open to put a sticker on or graphic. And then we've got our MGM lion I made. And then we've got our skull. And this is that white candle dye. Still doing good with the sugar skulls. That's when I was testing out the white candle dye. Did pretty good. I think this one glows in the dark. Let me put it in the light. I can't remember. But a part of me thinks it's a glow in the dark. Or even a black light. Orange. Yeah, it is glow in the dark. Right? Am I wrong? It's pretty cool. I love my MGM Grand Lion. He looks majestic. I love playing around with lavas. Anyway, so I made these a while ago. Just so you can see how they last. Then I've got this one I did with all just rhinestones. This is not glitter. It's all rhinestones. But you got to move them around because they got weight to them. Got an air bubble because it could degassed itself from all these heavy rhinestones. That was a lot of rhinestones. This is actually like $40 worth of rhinestones. See, once it degasses, then you just fill it back up. This was an experiment. And then we have this one we never sold. This is the honeycomb I made with the bees. Isn't it cool? These were all experiments. I wanted to do a waterfall with rhinestones to see how that would work. Yeah, the rhinestone one is for sale. You gotta, they settle though, so you really gotta keep them. I don't know. I mean, if you want, I'll just sell it to you for like $15. The honeycomb, this is a 20 ounce. I'll sell it to you 35. Done. Write down in the description which one you got. Yeah, the rhinestone one was an experiment, but I want to do a rhinestone I want to do a rhinestone waterfall and see how it comes out. See, this one's got gaps. See the gaps? Well, it's got to be filled again because the rhinestones are heavy because the whole thing is rhinestones. But there's a huge air bubble now. But once you shake it, you can get them all back in place. What I should have done was not put a solution in there. I should, because I did one where it was just rhinestones. That was an expensive cup. We filled the whole cup. And that was after I made this. So there's just some of it, because of that air bubble, it's not going to sit right. Hold on. Things should degas like this for a while. See, look how much of an air bubble. That's probably why it's all moving around. Hold on. Always trying new things. Hold on. Filling it up if I can. If I can't, I won't sell it. Go, baby, go. Got a good one there. Go. There you go. Go, go, go. Jesus, take the wheel. Has anybody heard any updates on oh, you want the honeycomb? Okay. Hold on. Let me put your name on it. It'll go out with your flower cup. Thank you. I want to try one though. I think I'll try one before we end this live. Because I seen someone make a waterfall rhinestone and the key, I don't know. We'll see if it works. Because I was like, huh, that's fascinating. Wonder if I can make that happen. It's almost full. There we go. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Whoa, almost. Then the rhinestone shouldn't move once it's full. I love monkeying around with these things. Getting the air bubbles out. But this is a suspended solution. So it's like more concentrated, which makes it harder and more of a challenge to get them all out. It's quite a bit of degassing, damn. Okay, let's put the cork in, see what we got. I am in a creative mood. But I will go to the post office before I go live for a react. Much better. I liked him better without the solution. So I'm not really into that cut. All right, let's try a waterfall. Are you guys game? Are you game? Are you game? Are you game? For what? Oh, there you are. You want the rhinestone cup. Okay. It's yours. I'll finish that little tiny air bubble. I don't want the white. I'll finish degassing it too. There's one little bubble. I'm gonna flip it over so the air bubble lands where it belongs. Okay, do you want me to try one? I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a clear. I'm gonna put this over here on top of the boxes so it doesn't get confused. I'm gonna fill my water first because it's like empty. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do I don't think I want to do these. I think I want to do those. Because these will just muddy it up. That's all the rhinestones I got. I'm not buying anymore because they're too expensive and they don't fill enough space. So if we can do a waterfall of rhinestones, that'll be cool as hell. All right, where's my water? I gotta fill this up. Empty. I can't work under these conditions. I'm back. I had to let my pups out. Had let him go potty, and then carrot time. All the things. Okay. We're going to see if we can make this happen. Here's what we're going to do. God, those are so beautiful. Oh, I got to see if they will go all the way down. Yeah, they do. Okay. We ain't mad about it. Not yet. We're going to do a rhinestone waterfall. And then you can talk to me while I'm sitting here slowly feeding it. I think it's going to be gorgeous. And they're lightweight, so it should work. They're not heavy like some other rhinestones are. I just gotta make sure that the lava will carry them. That's the important part. The lava will carry all of them. Not the first solution, the second. Look at them. I have no clue what graphic. You can think about it. No animals belong on a rhinestone cup, so. No animals. Unless they're wearing a crown. Let's try some diamonds. See, they're really lightweight, which is good, good, good. Goose Chuck's birthday was yesterday. Oh my goodness. I'll have to go wish her a happy birthday. My bad. I didn't know. I was kind of unplugged from the YouTubes yesterday. I tried to catch up today with the foodie nonsense a little bit. She a clown, whole ass clown. Foodie, not Goose Chuck. Foodie just mad because Goose Chuck has a support system, and she demonetized, or she actually took down 3 of Goose Chuck's channels. Oh, you did? Okay. I was unplugged from YouTube yesterday. And you know what? Like, I bought into the whole, I gotta be honest. I'm trying to look at the chess game that Trump's playing, um, because you watch a lot of shit, right? But people are like, why would he say he's gonna obliterate a civilization? And I even said to my husband, I go, either somebody got a hold of his account or he is trying to talk to them in a language they would understand, because they always say death to America, and they want to destroy America because the US dollar is the determining factor of the petro, right? And they want it, they want all of it. They want the value of the money, they want the oil, they want it all. And so they want a death to America, because worldwide, even Salah talked about it when they were in when Foodie went to Syria, right? You have to bring everything's converted to US dollar. A Canadian, any foreign currency, it's always converted to the US dollar. And we know that Foodie had to convert money to the US dollar when she went there, when she first arrived there, because Salah was, showing how many millions that US dollar was worth. Anyway, so then I was like, all right, why would he say all that? And then I started seeing all the people were losing their minds. And I'm like, I even said to my husband, I go, he's just talking in their language. And then a peace deal showed up before 8 o'clock, right? Even though they went over and Iran went over and bombed Israel anyway, saying, yeah, well, we're not in a peace deal with Israel. So there was that. And of course they would. But anyway, and Israel's like, yeah, well, I'm not in a peace deal either, blah, blah, blah. So they're going to continue to fight it out like for the last 47 years. But anyway, I was like, well, I guess he's talking to them in their own language because that's how they talk. And then they put all those women and children up around their infrastructure, using them as human shields. Just women and children, no men. Anyway, go figure. So anyway, I was like, okay, what kind of chess is he playing here? Then it kind of like I kind of had a thought that what he's doing is he's trying to expose the people that would be treasonous. Let's just say that. And I was kind of shocked, like Alex Jones, all of the people that pretended to support him immediately. Look at this. Immediately changed sides. And I was like, maybe he's exposing, maybe he wasn't going to do shit, but maybe he's exposing the people that he knows, you know what I mean, are trying to get like a footing into maybe being nominees and shit. I was like, oh my God. All those people that in the last hour turned on him so fast. I was like, Alex Jones, really? That was a wild fucking show, I'll tell you that much. But anyway, I bought into some of it. I'm gonna be honest with you because I went and filled my gas tank up. I told my husband and Tucker, yeah, all these people, you know what I mean, trying to get on that Republican ticket so that they could set themselves up for a future. I love my country. Yes. And we've had some scary people sitting in office before, but this is just the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life when it comes to strategy and moves. It's wild. Yeah, I know. That's the other thing is people are leaking things and to other countries and a lot of treason going on. Yeah, it all started with Carter and Billy the Beer brother. Yeah, Mr. Peanut. Yeah, it's wild. And then you seen what happened when another businessman came into play. The younger generation won't know it, but Reagan. And what happened there, right? They didn't want him changing shit. It's crazy. So anyway, I went and filled my gas tank. I told my husband because I was running out. I got us each a Subway sub because I didn't feel like cooking. I cooked for the last 2 nights, 3 nights. I don't even know. And I'm like, I ain't cooking tonight. I've had a bad day. So I'm going to get a Subway sub. You want one? He's like, yeah, get me a steak. Give me a steak and cheese. So I said, all right. And then I go, I'm filling up my gas tank because if shit goes south at 8 p.m., I got enough gas because I don't really go anywhere. I got enough gas for a month. You know what I mean? Because I mean, literally, we're paying what $1 extra right now at the pump. Yeah, per gallon on gas that's already been refined and has been sitting there at the cost they got it for. And I said, I can't even imagine. how high they'll raise it just for spite if shit goes south tonight. He's like, good idea. So I filled the gas tank and then I felt pretty good about it. And then I got home, we ate our subs, and then boom, peace deal. I go, oh, God. That cost me more than it has since I don't even know when. But woof, 420. And we were at like 289 at one point. He goes, "Don't worry, gas prices are gonna go down." Yeah, he did. That's powerful, right? Yikes! I would not want to be in that position. I really, really wouldn't. That these they got to put up with, man, because you're not just talking like United States. You're talking countries that are running the show. And if he can break up and prove who's loyal and who's not loyal, he can't do it in words. He's got to show you. You know what I'm saying? So if he could get them all out of the bushes, I don't know, maybe we can break up all these abusive relationships. I don't know. I have no clue. I just know that whatever's going on is the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. It is the wildest shit. It's a movie. They got your head going in every direction. Crazy. Every direction you can think of. I mean, we're back to Nancy Guthrie again. I was like, well, she got put on the back burner, didn't she? Because, we had this, that. It's like it never ends. It's just nonstop. They want your head on such a swivel. You tune in every night for the views. Like some, look at this. Like some um, channels on YouTube, right? They don't care if it's facts or not facts. They don't care as long as you're tuning in and the advertisers are happy. And it's just wild to watch. I've never seen anything like it. Then there's who in the hell decides we're going to take a trip around the moon during all this? It went down already. Honestly, the gas prices already went down in a day. Yeah, I know, White Sand. Yes, I know. But I tell you, man, he's got a lot of countries freaking out. France, Europe, UK, they're all being exposed for one thing or another. It's crazy. I was like, I don't know. Break it all up. I don't really care. Things are going to happen biblically anyway. These days are coming. This is wild. Yeah, the only people looking for Nancy are YouTubers, just like with Summer Wells. Yeah. The Dow is up over 1,000 points. Of course, it's all money. Money flying everywhere. I wish I knew what to invest in. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has a strategy, and it's chess. It's 4D chess. It's not checkers. And then everybody was calling him genocidal, insane maniac, including Alex Jones, right? I was like, Alex, you better tread lightly, dude, because you just need to. You don't know what's about to happen, right? And but no, he's running his spaghetti sucker. And then I was like, oh my god, all these people that used to support him, even I think the twins, even right? Didn't they turn coat on him? I don't even know. Anyway, I was like, I don't know what kind of chess game he's playing, but the only way to get people to believe anything is to expose it or show it and then no denying it. So they were calling him all kinds of names. And then they start calling him a coward for not following through. I was like, pick a lane. So you didn't cheer because he didn't end a civilization that would take 100 years to rebuild? He didn't mean people, he meant like their infrastructure. Carg Island and shit, and their power, their power plants. And that's where he lined up all the women and children. It's the power plants. Anyway, and I was like, now you're calling him a coward? A chicken? That was crazy. I've never liked Alex Jones, to be honest with you. Never. Not a day. Not a day. And nobody trusts Dan Bongino anymore. Look at this. Isn't that cool? We're just going to do a little bit more, and then we'll be ready. We got to do the pink, the final layer. Yeah, I quit voting, to be honest with you, um, when the Al Gore thing happened. See, that's why I'm not Republican or Democrat. I go by the campaign, and that's what I used to go by. And when Bush stayed in office, a Republican, and Gore got screwed over, that was it for me. And that was in 1995. That was it for me. Like when I quit going to church after I've, seen some things. Once I'm done, I'm done. You can't even convince me. Your vote counts. Don't care. It didn't count that day. And they did a movie on it, a whole documentary. And what happened? Right? Right. And I voted for a Democrat. But after that I quit. Now I just watch the show. I watch everybody fight with each other, disown their family members. I go, wow, they got some power, don't they? Where they can make you like disown your family. That's some strong shit. I'm like, the internet's working. That's some crazy shit. I'm not saying I don't have some crazy, people in my family. I just don't get engaged. I don't engage because I know there's no winning. when you try to sit down, even on YouTube, try to have a conversation, it just doesn't work out. There are people too emotional about people that probably will never understand how we all live. Here's your last two. Well, I haven't voted since 95. And trust me, I've been cussed out by family members. You better get out and vote. Like, really? What are you going to do? Oh, oh. That's how we talk to each other anyway. Our whole life. What are you going to do? Oh, if I don't? I'm like, no, I think I'll take myself out to lunch. There won't be anybody at the restaurant. They out there making a difference. Well, I'm eating lunch. Stupid. That's why I'm like, can't ever blame me. Never. And we have not had not one governor in the state of Michigan, Republic or Democrat, has done anything for the citizens of Michigan. Never. Rick Snyder, the nerd, he was a Republican. Honestly. Ooh, this is satisfying. Okay. Now they won't move in that, but we still got to coat everything, and we don't really want them to show up at the bottom. We just want them to stay where they're at. Coat it. There we go. All right, stay where you're at, happy little rhinestones. I have to think about how I want to do this. Let me see if I want to just do this. Come on. Okay, I'll just do a drop. Ugh. God, everything I fill, I empty. Welcome to my world. I just want to drop. Just a drop. Perfect. Gonna thin this out just a little bit, but not much. Tixie's having a dream. He went back to taking a nap. Holy. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen. I see things moving. We'll see. Boom. Full. Hi, Nessa. How are you? God bless you. Glad you're here. She's just popping in to say hi, everybody. We're gonna see what we got here. Creating a rhinestone waterfall. I hope, but these got to move. We're gonna have to flip this quite a few times, so we break up the clump. Ugh. Oh my god, that is one solid plug. There. All right. Try to get my fingerprints off so it looks clear. Gotta wait it out. We're gonna have to do this a few times. Get them moving. I know, aren't they pretty colors? Do, 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 do. Okay, we gotta flip it again. We gotta get them moving. Oh my God, look. We gotta get them moving. It's gonna take a minute. More breaking off. It's raining rhinestones. Hallelujah, it's raining rhinestones. Oh, here they come. Look at them. Yeah, it's like a waterfall is what it's called. Rhinestone waterfall. And they're supposed to go really slow. They're finally all breaking up. Just do it again. Isn't that pretty? That's why I put a whole bunch in there. So once they start taking off, they'll just remove really slow. Look at them. Keep going, ladies and gentlemen. I left that one little air bubble in there so that it'll go in between the rhinestones and break them up. Then we can get rid of it. See, it's right there. It goes in between them and starts pushing them around. Just gonna have to keep flipping it. I love watching this kind of stuff. Gotta get them all going. Oh, this side's doing good. Oh, they're falling down. Here they go. Isn't it relaxing? It's like watching a damn aquarium, I'm telling you. There, I'm breaking them up. I love it. I don't know what rhinestone or what graphic I would put on this. I just don't know. Now they're breaking up. Got a little cluster right here. And we go like this. Drop it to its side. Sparkle, sparkle, bitches. Sparkle. Do it again. And again. Still clustering over there. Remember that one? Who was it that bought that one graphic with the girl with the phone? Remember how pretty that cup was? That would be gorgeous on here. She was in the pale yellow and then had the pink. That would go good. Even at like a designer label. I don't know which one. Just all rhinestones. They're starting to separate down here. You were thinking Kalila. Okay, it was Kalila. I thought so. Yeah, that graphic or something similar to it. Let's see what we got. Let's go in the Diva files. Let's look in the Diva files. Oh, I love this one. Love this one. I am a sucker for black with white polka dots. See if we got it in a bigger one. Ooh, look at her. These two. I do like the silhouette ones too. But too boring for that cup. This is a glam cup. But this like kind of breakfast at Tiffany's. Keep flipping it till they're all separated. That was your graphic? You bought two. Oh, the girl in the yellow? That was you? I do like these two because they're like see-through. So the rhinestones, you can see it through her face. Yeah, that was love for art, not Kalila. I like the silhouettes. There's lots of silhouette. Like her. And then you can see this. I actually like the silhouettes. Do you like them? We haven't used them for anything. Oh, and then you could do like this. Or even these sparkly I like the sparkly ones. Okay, we'll do a diva cup. Why not? I like the sparkly pink. A glam. This would be great for a hairdresser. This glam cup, like on their workstation. I want the silhouettes. Let me find all the silhouettes. This one I feel like these need to be saved for like maybe we can replicate some sort of breakfast at Tiffany's with black and silver. I think I'm just looking at all the silhouettes, see which one I like the best. We only got a few left. But I do like it. Okay. See, they're all separating now. I like her, that. Care for those. Not for this cup. You're going to the bank, bank, bank. You have to have these super clean and dry. So and your hands, it's easier to go wash them. Clean the mat. There. This is gonna look good. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. That's a good graphic. Whoever made these graphics, a good one. You can always appreciate a good graphic. Ugh. Oh, that looks good. I'll show you in a minute. I'm gonna surprise you. Trying to figure out where I want these. I'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. I'll figure it out. I want to put it in the middle. I gotta put her right there. Okay. That makes sense. This just goes with this cup. It do, it do, it do. So I was watching, I don't know why it came into my scroll on TikTok, but I was watching people like getting tattoos, like all these tattoo artists and stuff were coming up. And then I started appreciating the work, you know what I mean? Anyway, I was like, do you guys remember getting tattoos? You know, back in the 80s and 90s, and then yeah, we were labeled. What do you do drugs now? Yeah, because you got a tattoo, you remember the stigma. Now everybody's tattooed. And anyway, so you went in there and you just bared it. You know what I mean? Even like in 2000, you just went in there and bared it. Now they have this like numbing cream, but it was just so people would get more tattoos, right? Because they're painful as fuck. Well, anyway, so these creams are not made for that, right? They're not made for large areas. Well, this one tattoo artist was being completely honest, and she's like, I've been doing this for 17 years, and I'm gonna tell you right now, don't come in here with that shit on. I will not do your tattoos because here's what happens, supposedly. It actually makes the skin, I guess when the numbing cream goes on, it makes the skin like get thicker, like puffy, like to protect the nerve endings, right? And it's hard to tattoo because of it. The ink will not like stay, so they end up having to keep fixing it. And she's like, and then I guess somebody was on their way to get a tattoo and they had slathered themselves and wrapped it in saran wrap. Well, as they're walking, and then you got to take it all off and then wipe it all off. Anyway, so as they were walking from their car to the door of the tattoo parlor, they literally had a severe allergic reaction, had a seizure in the road. It was a whole thing. She wrote a whole freaking, I'm telling you, she wrote a whole thing about it. And she refuses. She's like, I will not. I will not. I will not. So don't come in there with that shit on because I will not tattoo you. You're welcome to go to anyone else you want to, but I'm not doing it. Isn't that kind of cool? Because it's a silhouette. I like it. I like it. I think it's glam. It's a glam slam. Glam slam. But I like the way the diamonds fall through their face. Artistry, baby. Isn't that cool? Anyway, that was fun. Ah, no, it is. I just like the way the rhinestones fall in their face and her skin. That's cool. Fascinating. All right, now I gotta go put the charm on that other bracelet that's got to go on the Tiffany cup. Then I got to get a new box and rebox the Tiffany cup. And I don't even know what that means. Rick and Morty. Is that a cartoon? Rick and Morty green portal lava cup. If it's a copyright image, it's going to be expensive to get a hold of. Trust us. Yeah. We're learning. Get it even on the bottom. I love this. I could sit there and watch it go through her skin. I got to put a white paper towel. Look. Look at those rhinestones. That's badass. Come on now. You know it is. Yeah, this is a rhinestone waterfall. We can waterfall anything as long as it's lightweight and very small for this cup because the walls are so thin. It's got to be like 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters. Now they're all separating. I like the silhouettes. Ha ha! And then when they're done, they'll just all go to the bottom. So it'll just be like a rhinestone cup. When they're not moving, they'll just settle at the bottom. I think I'll get hubby to resin the rhinestones on the lid. He's gonna be busy. I'm serious. And while you're at it, here's a lid. Yeah, I can watch this. That's the one thing I like about the lava. Um, is I like to just watch the movement. That's why we're going to be making stem cups. We're going to do like aquarium stem cups. So if you know children who may have autism, um, they can just sit and watch the fish and all the things just like that falling down. And then they just keep tipping them. But you got to put a lot of things in there to keep them interested. It won't be in those. It'll be in the no. The kids cups the walls are too wide. Yeah, I'm going to be doing stem. I'm even thinking that the mason jars would be a good size for a kid. but I gotta think about it some more. I have to think about it some more because I want a handle on it for a child. I get the ones that have the blue lid and the black lid for like toddlers, but an older kid, you want it to look clear, like an aquarium where they can look at things and then they can just tip it and then they can watch like all things of an aquarium. Yeah. So, and you fill it like we did with the rhinestones. Like you fill it so it's a never ending things coming down. I mean, you could do like a really pale blue, but I think the whole purpose is not to make it ocean cup, but to make it like an aquarium, which is clear. And then you get to watch everything move, but you still can see all the way through it. Like most stem movement, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll work on getting all the stuff for stem cups. One theme for a boy, one theme for like the aquarium would go either way, right? Boy or a girl. And then I want to like a fantasy one for girls, like unicorn, sparkles, girly stuff. Look at this. That's a deep one of these. I think I've been doing that a lot. Now I got to get out the machine. It's the only way to get rid of them. The microdermabrasion machine. People are taping like this while they sleep. Not me. Well, technically, with these, they don't seal. You're not going to be doing this while there's a drink in them. So when there's a drink in them, they'll just be sitting like this. It's kind of like creating a snow globe for a kid, but then I don't know, this could be a problem because they don't seal. Um, you really can't tip any of these over when you're drinking out of them. So I don't know, maybe I have to rethink it. Maybe I need to do it in something instead of a cup. Make stem, because they'll be probably intrigued to flip it while they're drinking. So this could be a hazard. I'll look into what I'm thinking. Something that's double walled, but not a drink cup. If you have any suggestions, just email me. But I would like to make some stem. Yeah, I could do an actual snow globe, but they're so little. You don't get this lots of movement. They're so little. And those you have to shake. Like it's not a waterfall. I'll think about it. I don't want to make snow globes. 'Cause you have to shake those. Everything drops. You need something that's got like even this, you know what I mean? Drops fast. Can you imagine a snow globe? It'd be like, blip, done. I have to think about it. Anyway, if you just get ideas, you can email them to me. Be kind of cool if it was like something rectangular that you can seal it for good, right? They can't open it, and then they're able to hold it and hold it, or a handle. You just got a tattoo? Good for you. I thought about getting one on my forearm. You can't do a canning jar. You have to have walls. Or the whole canning jar would be just full of liquid. You gotta have walls. So it's gotta be a double walled. So everything moves real slow. If you had a canning jar, it'd be like blip, done, blip, done. Yeah, and you don't want glass for kids either. No. You know, they make those little toys where they push a button and the air moves things around, but it's because it's small and nothing would move if you didn't, do the air. So, yeah. Got the hamster in the wheel. But the kids' cups, like I made one with the glitter and like little I put little add-ins of stars. Um and I made it for autistic child, and they absolutely love that cup. And I'm thinking, man, how fun would it be if it looked like an aquarium inside? And you got fish moving, and oh my gosh. You could even put like little treasures in there, like find the treasure box, like just one treasure in there. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be really cool because then they keep moving it and they got to follow all the items in there. I think it would be good, but I got to figure out the vessel. What if I looked up double walled? Not a tumbler. Okay, let's try this. The hell's that? They just throw anything in when you're trying to like look for something specific. They'll just throw some random shit in there, like a fucking toothpick. See, I like these. Oh, never mind. Hmm. Mm-mm. We don't do glass. Not for children. Glass is not meant for children. Huh. How do I get a hold of you? Why would people leave comments like that on my... See, they have these snow globes, but they're horribly small. Terrible. 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 Honestly, the mason jars are the coolest. But I could do these ones. They're taller. They're 16 ounce. I just don't know. They definitely look more kid friendly. Huh. See, like she made one with the snow globe, but look at how little. Drop that on the ground. It's toast. Anyway, nobody's interested. I'm losing interest. See, I like this. Let me show you. It's tall and skinny with a handle. It's got further to go. Do you like that? Then all the items like have further to go. I don't know. I have to mow it over because I don't like spending money unless I've like locked in. They have them in 16 ounce too, so they're not as tall. In the 16 ounce. But they have the handle, which I think is important. Keep looking, but nobody's talking. Let me look for like kids. I like that too. Now these are the ones, these are only 10 ounce. These are the ones I got before, but they have no handle. The handle is up here on the lid where you hook your fingers in. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it for kids. But I like the 16 ounce tall boys. I do like those with the handle. And you can even like do adult cups with them. They're not like specific for kids. I don't know. I mean, I'll just keep thinking about this over and over and over and over. Who's hitting me up? Nobody. Thank you for your address, TC honey. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna F off for a little bit, and then I'll probably be back later. Ugh. I love this waterfall. The slowness. I'm gonna have to do more of these. It's just slow. Wouldn't it be cool if you had like little. But see, the problem is, let me tell you the problem. You think you can just get all this stuff to float in a cup, right? Some stuff don't look good. Some things just don't look good. Right? So this is all sparkly. And like you're like, oh, you know what would look good in there? Like a little lipstick coming down, little lipstick tubes. The problem is they're resin clay. They got to be 3 millimeter, which means you're only going to get stuff resin clay. I'll show you, like these lemons. See the resin clay? They're sliced and they're weightless. So they just, yeah, they're so cute. Try to find some badass shit made out of like 3 millimeter and made out of just a really light acrylic that you see through. Nobody's gonna put the time into it. It costs too much. It costs too much money. So they don't create them. But you can order little these little polymer, not resin clay. Polymer. You can order that shit all day long. But most of them are in a circle shape with the print in the center. Okay, Dashing D. Dashing D's got ideas. Everybody sit tight. And then I got to go have lunch. I'm really hungry. I don't understand that though. Each one is $12. Each one. So with shipping, you're almost talking 30 bucks. You'd have to charge 60. Oh my god. I mean, those are cool, but I think you can. Let me look this up. 16-ounce light up insulated double wall mason jar with a straw handle. Screw on flashing lid for bars, parties, raves, concerts. Are kids into autistic children? Are they into the actual lights? Hold on. Because if they're not, hold on. Those are flashing lights. I think it's a sensitivity if I remember correctly. Yeah. Approximately half of autistic individuals experience what is classified as a severe sensitivity to lighting, flashing, flickering lights, fluorescent. It's actually overwhelming, physically painful, or anxiety inducing. I thought I heard about something like that. It's called and others might be hyposensitive, where they actually seek light. I don't know. It just depends, like half and half. Sensory overload. Bright or rapidly flashing lights can cause migraines, headaches, vertigo, and even trigger a meltdown. They like visual stimulation, but half of them are triggered. It's a neurological impact. The brain may have trouble filtering or out flickering, which makes lights feel more intense and chaotic. Okay. Sensory overload. Okay. So let's not do lights. Yeah. See, we have to research. I do know that they like calm movement, but not so much lights, especially flickering. All right. So anyway, these are polymer clay. And they're not like an actual object. Yeah, that looks like a lemon because it's printed to be like a lemon. But like for a cup like this is what aggravates me. Like I need to create shit. You'd have to do mass production. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you had like little lipstick tube floating through there? Right? A little high heel. See, I always want more. They don't create enough to make this fabulous. Pair of eyelashes. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, little crayons. Oh, and the boys' cups. Yes. So we can do gender neutral aquarium, right? Because girls and boys love aquariums. Then we can do boy cups where there may be a dinosaur floating, a crayon, where it's objects. They're just slow moving. Girls, unicorn, cupcakes, like little things. Even some confetti. Yeah. We're gonna do stem cups. And I think I am gonna go with those 16 ounce or 20 ounce with the handle. Not the mason jars, but one solid unit, 16 or 20 ounce. And then we will create objects, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'll catch you guys later on the tubes and see what Foodie's up to. Today is a YouTube day. There you go. And then hubby is gonna be busy tonight sealing all those cups for me so I can get them done. So I'm off. I gotta go to the post office, take the Tiffany cups, and then I gotta finish putting the bracelets on this Tiffany cup and rebox it and get that to the mailbox too. So make sure I have all your addresses, all the Tiffany cups, Medina, Redhead, Peach Blossom, Beetlebug, and I have LGTs. That's the 5 I sold. Dude, they're only 3 millimeter. They're tiny, like these rhinestones. Tiny. Tiny. 3 millimeters. Ah! Yeah, okay, well, we'll be doing the stem cups. I got to get all the little things I want to go in there. I even have like, I still have like some little things for the girl one, like these for the girl ones. See, these are lightweight, 3 millimeter. These are too big. Way too big. They won't go in there. Yep, everything is 3 millimeter and lightweight. So, like even the flowers, lightweight. They weigh nothing. Pearls. Oh, we're just gonna have a good time filling a stem cup. I'm kind of excited to have another little section. Yeah. And probably with the stem cups, you're not going to put graphics on it because they want to be able to look through and see everything. And you're definitely going to want it clear, especially the aquarium, so they can look through it. Thank you guys for sending me your addresses. Thank you, Beetlebug. All right, so I'm going to get busy and get the Tiffany cups up. I got to finish the this one, and I got a lot to do. So I'm going to go eat lunch and then drop the Tiffany cups off at the post office. I. All right, love you guys. Bye. Thank you for hanging out.